Hai, Assalamualaikum. First of all, I would like to thank you Puan Salila binti Aris for giving us the opportunity to present about the differentiation. My name is Muhammad Azim bin Muhammad Kazri. My matric number is 01 DGU2C I am the group leader of Group 5 and this is our members of Group 5.
Hi, my name is Nura Airwan binti Mokhtar. My matrix number is 01DGU21F1053.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Aisha binti Kamalahir and my matrix number is 01DGU21F1054 and I'm from DGU2C.
Hi, my name is Danish Afiq bin Subian. My matrix number is 01DGU21F1076.
And this is our team roles and responsibilities. Introduction of differentiation will be Nurul Ain Uwani. After that, example of application of differentiation of real life will be Nur Alia Inshirah. After that, solution for all question of differentiation will be Danish Afiq. And then summary of differentiation will be myself, Muhammad Azim, and the last one is reference will be me also, Muhammad Azim.
When two variables directly relate by proportionally, their relationship can be modeled by straight line. For example, y equal to mx plus c with a constant slope of m means dy over dx equal to m. This is only simple application of differentiation. Lots of real-life application can be modeled using straight line. Demand, supply, labor, house, weight, and others. Sir Isaac Newton, a British mathematician who was trying to find out the rate of change in function. Once we know the function's form, then he formulated a field called a differential calculus using lot of data thanks to pioneering work in this area.
The ordinary objects you see, the stoplights, speedometer, airplanes, these all have something similar. Guess what? It's the application of the calculus topic, derivatives.
For example, the investor may study a business activities for a given period like 5 or 10 years. They may apply derivatives such as changes in the raw material supplies or wages rate to determine the business potential for profitability over time. The importance of differentiation in business helps companies develop unique niches within competitive industry or markets. An example of the importance of differentiation in business is to compete without lowering price, to develop unique product, and to increase customer loyalty.
For instance, we started a small business in a town where people craves for one thing: cupcakes. It is the first day of your business. A person finally bought a cupcake. We shared about it. And now, the others have heard about it too. Within the next days, the number of cupcakes you sold grew uncontrollably, starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, until it reached a gazillion million cupcakes. And take note, each of these cupcakes cost $10, which means a gazillion million cupcakes sold, a gazillion million dollars earned. However, after a while, you notice that your revenue is decreasing, but you sold a lot of cupcakes, right? So you asked your staff for a report. You were impressed by the growth you see in the graph of your sales. Where did all your earnings go? Is someone stealing your money? The answer is no. Maybe you weren't considering other factors like your milk is being imported from a town far away and one transportation costs a lot. Therefore, making more cupcakes would cost you a lot as well. So let's look at the sales report again.
This slope gives you an idea of the marginal cost of producing an additional cupcake. The numbers on the x-axis show the units you produced, and the y-axis shows the profits you gained. Earn any profit, at the same time you also spend your money on your bank. Now you know that as you increase the number of cupcakes you produce, the greater the marginal cost. With the gathered information, you will now have to evaluate the potential revenues and losses you may encounter if you decide on how many cupcakes you will produce. In that way, you may not only monitor the current state of your business, but also decide on whether you will increase your production or not.
Okay, now I want to solve a question. The question is the graph of a curve with equation y equal 3 x cubed plus 2x squared minus 5x plus 7. Question A. Use differentiation to find expression for dy over dx. First, you make dy over dx and you just doing differentiate to get answer to this. So you will get the answer is 9x squared plus 4x minus 5. Question B. Find the coordinates of any stationary points on the curve. At turning point, dy over dx equals 0. 9x squared plus 4x minus 5 equals 0. You should use the calculator to solve this question. By the way, press the mode in the calculator, find EQN, then press degree 2. After using the calculator, you will get the answer x1 equal 5 over 9 and x2 equal negative 1. Okay, now we go to question C and D. Question C is how many stationary points does the graph have? The answer is 2, 5 over 9, negative 1. Question D. The question is determine y-intercept point when x equal 5 over 9, y equal 3, 5 over 9 cube plus 2, 5 over 9 square minus 5, 5 over 9 plus 7. And the answer is 1301 over 243. When x equal negative 1, y equal 3 negative 1 cube plus 2 negative 1 square minus 5 negative 1 plus 7, and the last answer is 11. Now we go to question E. Question E is determine the nature of any stationary point you found in part C, justifying your answer. So you guys should to know determine y-intercept, and we got 5 over 9, negative 1 and 5 over 9, 1301 over 243 and negative 1, 11. Okay, after that, you guys should know dy over dx and change to d square y over dx square equal 18x plus 4. Then we continue our work. When x equal 5 over 9 and we use d square y over dx square equal 18x plus 4 and we change the x to the number. For example, we do 18 5 over 9 plus 4 and the answer is 14. So 5 over 9, 1301 over 243 is a minimum turning points. For the second, when x equal negative 1, we use the same way, change the x to the number. For example, 18 negative 1 plus 4 and the answer is negative 14. So, negative 1, 11 is a minimum turning points. For the last question is question F. Question F is sketch the graph of the curve. For the first, you guys should to have a x and y values. Column x, we get the answer is negative 1, 0 and 5 over 9. And answer for column y is 11, 7 and 1301 over 243. Our value got this as a result of the previous question count because it's related. Then sketch the graph, have an axis x and y. Put the number of column x and y in the graph. And then sketch the graph follow the number of box X and Y with free hand, and this is what the graph looks like as shown in the screen.
So in this summary, I think we should know that we should find that we are increasingly able to communicate mathematical ideas and apply our knowledge and understanding to mathematics in everyday life. We should now be able to, number one, we can understand the idea of differentiation from first principles. Number two, we can find the differentiate power functions. Number three, we can find stationary points of some functions in this differentiation. Number four, we can determine the nature of some stationary points using either the first or second derivative test. Number five, we can understand and work with derivative as rates of change in mathematical models. And the last one, this is our reference that we use as our reference to present our presentation. So that's for all from me and our group 5 members. Thank you for giving us time to present our presentation today. I appreciate it, and thank you.